Hello and welcome back. We are here continuing the Belgium run, at least for a little bit. I think I've discovered what some of the problems are in terms of what's buggy, in terms of it looking like our armies are being completely bricked. I think it's just that they're demobilized and they're stuck in demobilization, and it's only a few months, and kind of figured this is probably the case while playing in the UK run, and so I think we can continue on in this run and have a little bit more fun and get deeper into the tech tree and kind of see a little bit more what 1.5 has to offer later on. We're really at the cusp of like two very important techs, I think, and so we'll be continuing on. Also, as far as the stream goes, like YouTube has new settings for like ads and streams, and I just put in the default settings, which will play some mid-roll ads based on YouTube algorithms. If there's like too many ads, just let me know, or something like this, and I will make adjustments depending on how people feel about it, because on my videos it plays mid-roll stuff, and I just let YouTube decide like how much to play, and so I kind of prefer doing that. So that's kind of where we are in terms of that, and I think we'll just get into it. So currently we have a couple we have a revolution type thing and a native uprising, and we are trying to move our guys over. Now some of these guys are mobilized and having problems. It looks like these guys are actually fixed. Saving and loading also does seem to, you know, fix some of the problems. I think we're going to just kind of kneecap the Catholic Church here. I believe they're pretty kneecapped already. Yeah, they're already marginalized, so we don't really care about increasing to decrease their clout, you know what I mean? Bueller. Very powerful petite bourgeoisie despite being multicultural total separation, and that's largely, I think, because our population is quite densely you know, Flemish and Wallonian, which is our primary cultures, and then the other ones are like Han, but our Han are getting assimilated at a relatively good clip, and so this will be pretty good. You know, we're having a bit of a pop-off session because China is in Russia's market, we're in Russia's market, and we should be able to, you know, get a lot of value that way over time. They want us to transfer the subject. Of course, the UI is all messed up. They sided with us on our side, just for freezies, good dealsies. Well, we're okay with that, to put down this revolt here. We're definitely okay with a little bit of help. Pretty high SOL. I think our graphs are broken. They are, except for the pop graph, which looks big nice. You know, you don't start out with a lot of pops in Belgium. This is one of your kind of struggling issues, and so we made it a point to get inside Russia's market early on. Armed forces are no longer influential. I don't think it's necessarily the case that we want them marginalized, but you know, this will make it very easy for us to try and get, you know, 3 of these groups powerful. We are in Parliamentary Republic, which is a breath of fresh air relative to, you know, kind of what we were doing in the UK run, which I'm currently in the process of recording. And we're trying to stay on monarchy on that one, and it is a little bit of a challenge. All right, so we have a lot of available money. And I think we want to start building up more, and the question is where do we have a lot of available labor? And we really don't have too much available labor. Where is it cheapest for us to build these? Yemen continues to rear its head as the place where maybe we should incorporate and start building there. Man, I kind of don't want to pull the trigger on that. I think, well, here I would rather just get the 20% extra extraction, I think, on hail. It looks like we incorporated this due to a rev, so we can't like de-incorporate it. But yeah, getting the tasty tasted oil out of here. We'll actually kick this on auto expand and let it do its own thing. Trucial Coast and Belgian Trucial Coast. Alright. Fair enough. I think we're gonna put all the oil on auto expand. I don't think we have too many PMs for it yet, but we will get there soon enough. We can cut through the labyrinth system. No. Having a little bit of trouble getting this law passed. It's looking like we're probably gonna whiff. Oh, we can't swap PMs like this. God. Pain. Let's see what's not spreading to us maybe and what we're researching. Electrical telegraph, the open hearth process, kind of not too big a deal. And then we got the Zeppelins coming up, which Zeppelins is just going to help, but it's not going to necessarily feel good. Blue World says, hi, I hope you're doing well. I am doing well. I'm feeling much, much better now. I think we gotta actually construct. Oh, I'm so used to zooming in on England now. We've fully put out. Yeah, so we want to start building up in Transvaal, I think, as our next, like, place that we're building up in. And so we're gonna look to push things a little bit here. We're so close to EOS cap here, so that we'll try and get there. And then this, of course, will require railroads. In the UK run, we have Hay Bay, and it's incorporated by the time. And man, oh man, does the railroad company feel absolutely incredible. Hey, Balea, how's it going? How you be? Did you like the most recent campaign? Was that the, like, HRE but not HRE one? That is a bit of a meme. I like that, yeah. Though it was better later in the same episode. You sounded quite sick at the beginning of last episode. Yeah, so I think that the first 2 episodes I still wasn't feeling very well when I recorded. And then after that, I'm feeling pretty good when I'm recording them. It's part of why I haven't been putting out as much stuff. I was trying to do 2 things a day for a while. Either a stream or a video every single day. And now we're kind of getting back on that, because technically I released at like 1 AM, the last one. Wallonia's like problem here is that we need more places to like build out like this. I mean, we have one in Transvaal. We also have one in Versat, and I mean, I guess that's we're incorporating this one as well, so we can kind of start building up. Do we have the? Yeah, we do have everything turned on. Here we have the annoying situation where we have the things are not very good at poaching laborers. They should be able to poach laborers here, but they're not. They should poach for the engines and then poach for the power plants. But they're not very good at poaching. Actually, the margins on these are insane. Maybe it's just, even still, better to just eat the penalty and to go for that. An authoritarian. Let them bicker. Let's do that. Are trying to get ungraduated taxation. There was an update of beta this week. Is Standard Oil working now? I don't know if they updated it to make Standard Oil work. I haven't checked this. It was not working, you know, when I was making videos. Maybe we just lower taxes right now? Because we already have reasonably low taxes. I mean, we could get rid of this, right? And then, use greener grass campaigns in Transvaal here. Because, you know, we are trying to get the pop to come up a bit here as well. Yeah, but we are having some difficulties trying to do that. I mean, maybe we just need to start building in places where, you know, there are issues, like that are not incorporated in this type of stuff, where we just have a lot of labor. And, you know, like, I think Niger Delta is... Can we find another place with coal in it? I think is coal and iron is maybe the thing. Maybe if there's a state like that in Africa. I don't think there is, or if there is, it's like right around here, and so we wouldn't have it. Okay, so the state that we don't have access to, the 2 states we don't have access to would fit the bill. You'll love to see it. Hello, Beardless Wizard. Hello, Java. How's it going? We should probably be using some of our Diplo, though, so let's improve relations and try and improve relations with both, yeah, France and the UK, and keep them up high. We are... I don't know why we didn't finish pulling this out. Then we're going to push them in Flanders a little bit. Mainly to get the EOS bonus. Getting some mass migration events. I mean, we're getting a lot of migration out here. You know, plus 120k. And the pop growth is plus 100k. Annual pop growth, annual migration. So, 250,000 a year. Onto, like, a relatively small population, so... Hello, Real Razban. How's it going? How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Been recording, I think I have 7 of the UK episodes recorded now. It's either 6 or 7, so been mainly working on that. And I have to say, it basically feels like we're playing without technology, and it feels real bad, actually. We're losing a bunch of money now, but we don't really care. And it's not deleting money from the economy, it's just failing to tax pops, so it's really not a big deal. And if we wanted to, we could just up taxation and, like, kind of run a similar balance anyways. This would hurt the cloud of groups in government. I think we'll just do a little bit high taxes, but also we don't really mind raising SOL because it's going to be easier to siphon off pops in general. So it's kind of the situation we're in, and we do need to think about a little bit of a war here, right? Let's check our infamy. Okay, we have 0 infamy. And I think we can't declare war on our subjects. Oh, no, wait, we can. So we want to go after these guys in the 9 days left? Okay, well, we know what we're doing. We know what we're doing in 9 days, don't we? Don't we, fam? The home front guys are in the Zanj HQ. That's reasonable. Everyone knows that the home front is in Zanj. Why would you stay... When would you say you should start lowering taxes? It depends on a variety of factors. There's no, like, hard note. It's often when you're reaching equilibrium unemployment, because, you know, prices are depressed. This is a time to lower taxes, and for us, adding more construction is not that valuable because we have so many unfilled buildings. It's actually probably when you have unfilled buildings in general, depending on whether it's equilibrium unemployment or, you know, migration. We can pull more migrants is the thing, and we would love to pull more migrants, and lowering taxes allows us to do that by raising SOL, but it's a little bit marginal, so, like, you know, yeah. It's a little marginal. So it's not, you would rather, in most situations, just take in more money and then generate more construction, right? But if you can't do that, then, you know, or if construction's really not valuable, it's really actually just, you have to look around the factors around construction, and if construction is not valuable, then, you know, if construction's not that valuable, then you don't want to add more construction, and you would rather lower taxes instead. But there's a bunch of different things that can make construction not valuable. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Doubles? How's it going? We are just here getting ready to reduce autonomy on these guys. I didn't even check their alliance matrix. I think we should be okay. They say Belgium accepts demands, or... Well, I guess this is them refusing, right? They want to return Wallonia, so we absolutely cannot let that go through, which of course is why we saved before we did this. Because that would be the end of us. What is this from? Where are you from, my dear skirmish infantry? Shona. Shona over here? Where is Shona? Or Shona your ethnicity? It's your ethnicity. Damn it. Maybe they're from Africa. We're gonna merge them with the army that was mainly Africa. We're gonna try and keep this a little bit tidied up, so it doesn't get crazy. We're gonna mobilize these guys and put them over here. And the rest of the guys we'll put over here. One guy to kind of swiftly occupy Luxembourg, so we don't have to deal with that from behind, and one guy over here. And then once the Luxembourg army is done, we will probably just press in. What are you liking about this update most so far? Probably local prices really dramatically affects economies and has made, you know, trying to figure stuff out again, you know, it's made this very interesting, and I like trying to figure things out. I think I've got a handle on it, but anything that, like, dramatically changes an economic metagame is going to be, I really enjoy. Teeming Shores. So we did need to stand about monarchism before we could get this event. We had already passed all the laws, but teeming shores is just absolutely insane from the Colossus event chain. 25% migration permanently, which, you know, kind of paired with our current situation. Now we're getting, like, yeah, a really high amount of migration attraction. Like, if we just look at the heat map, and we just keep getting mass migration events over and over and over again. And so, yeah, feeling good. I assume maxing military wages increases the chance for them to back down, like, except, maxing military wages, like, except on reduce, I think it's a function of army power projection, yeah, so, I don't know why our guys are not very close to the fronts, though. I guess they were down there. That's maybe gonna be a bit of a mistake on our part. I thought they had, at the end of the war, moved back. Minus 10% enactment chance. We're probably gonna take... do we care about this guy getting... We don't want them to have minus pop attraction if they're just near 20%, but I think they can take it, so we'll do it. Really like getting the doubled bonus on the trade unionist here. The doubled bonus on the petite bourgeoisie is also nice if we wanted to deficit spend, but deficit spending is not that valuable for us right now. I suppose we could just lower taxes again, but deficit spending to build is not super valuable. We're still going to keep building because that's how we're stimulating our economy, but it's not necessarily that good. Maybe we should start trying to make something happen over here, though. So we have dyes, we have rubber dyes and cotton, and we can't delete buildings, so maybe we're stuck in with the cotton and the dyes. So maybe we could actually incorporate this and build up, you know, some consumer goods in Bas Congo. Oh, it's a growing colony currently. We're on colonial exploitation. But we also don't have a ton of authority or whatever available. Really liking the companies, though, as well in terms of features that are nice, because now there's more... Okay, I get that some people have complained that it's just percentage bonuses and it's, like, insipid and it's not, like, a complex mechanic, but it does add some, like, layer of depth to the game, you know, that's, like, non-zero. This company in particular I've really liked. The 10% railway building throughput, as well as producing all these buildings faster, has been really nice. Wallonia Steel for the state construction efficiency has been nice, and this is the generic steel company, and then this company I think is really good. We would love a really good coal company, though. The coal company we would want, I think, would be the Hebei one, over the one that's coal, iron, and steel, just because we already have iron and we already have steel. So we'd rather have railways plus coal, or coal plus something else, you know. That's kind of valuable. Very Belgian to be in the Congo. Yeah, you know it, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Looks like our guys are gonna get there just in time. The disembark and embark speed is absolutely insufferable. What the frick? Where are you guys going? It says 0 days left. Oh, is he bugged out? He might be bugged out. Maybe this is why we're upset. But this guy doesn't seem to be bugged out. Oh, this is a problem. Zero days left, currently in state name. Well, if he's bricked anyways, we're gonna try and land him on the capital. But I know we sent another guy back here. Where is he? He's also 0 days left, seemingly bugged out. Okay, so maybe we didn't fix our problem. Or maybe this is a separate issue. Because this is our 21 stack, right? Or is that their 21 stack? Is this the... Yeah. Our army's just bugged out and theirs isn't, so we're just gonna lose. I'm guessing. Swap to your customs? Hell no. Do you have China in your customs union? I didn't think so. Yeah, so our guys being bricked is a bit of a problem. I don't know if we just straight up get crushed here, but, because maybe we can finish these guys out and move in time, but... Oh no, we're just full occupied, aren't we? That's obnoxious. Wait, but it's our flag. Why is our flag on our occupation? I don't know how I feel about this, but yeah, there's obviously a problem here. And here's our 21 stack. So our 21 stack was just... He was coming, but he wasn't... Okay, well now where will he be? Like, where will he exist? Or is this our 21 stack? No, it's the Dutch 20. Oh, okay. I'm very confused. We occupy over here, though. But this isn't gonna matter. Alright, so we're gonna load and try and figure out our army. Because it seems to be having problems. I think we tried swapping it over to an entirely different thing. We're gonna just try somehow trying to get them back to the HQ from the place that we had loaded. But yeah, maybe this run actually is just bricked. Because this is the conclusion we had when ending the stream, but I thought we had done some problem solving that was interesting. Yeah, these guys are already stationed here, but they haven't arrived here. Is this what's going on? But they're... So we had stationed these guys there before, but they're not there already? Is this what's going on? Maybe this run is bricked, in which case we will be starting a new run, I guess. Really wanted to annex the Netherlands for this, though. We could just keep trying to roll this 31% and not actually ever fighting. But I don't think that's very satisfying. So where... What if we put our guys here and then move them? No, we're just seeing it. We're seeing the same thing. This guy's just here. This is where the 21 stack is, right? Oh, is he stuck in Zanj? And he has no way out? How'd you get stuck there, boy? Okay, so now he's there. So now let's try and get him to Rhine. And he just gets stuck there at 0 days. Okay, so where's our 30 stack? So maybe this is just the result of this not being connected and they can't come across. Where's our 30 stack, though? And is our 30 stack stuck in here? I mean, our 14 stack got free. What if we have this stack merge with the 8th stack and we try and move them out from wherever they're stuck? Yeah. So it's implying that they're over here, but I don't see them. Oh, okay, this is the 8. I don't know where the 30 is. We could just delete our military and rebuild it, this too. Do you find out how to use Artsy yet on the... How to use Arty on the beta? It's just not available. There's no... It's not in figuring it out. Why is your military stuck? It's... I don't know. I'm trying to troubleshoot that right now. If I knew, I would, Alright, we gotta accrue some infamy somehow, so, let's see if Oman will let us reduce autonomy. They'll accept. Okay, cool. And then... We dominion Chile and Greece and Trucial states, and let's see if they can do anything. Chile will accept. Cool. So Chile will be a decent chunk of infamy while we try and get our things sorted for dealing with the Netherlands. They'll accept a 95% chance. I mean, I think we take that. Alright, but these guys are still stuck wherever they're at. I'm not sure. I think these guys are stuck because... well... okay, they're stuck here. Why are you stuck here, though? And they're suffering attrition? Holy shit. Alright, well, I think we just delete this army. And now it's still there. So, Army of the Dead? Question mark? Why are some of our colonies enclaves? Because we had used Suez to get these in order to cut the UK off here, and that's why they're over here. This was always the grand plan. So we have the Army of the Dead. These guys are not the dead, so... okay. So we see our 10 stack. We see several of our armies are here and managed to get here. These guys are stationed in Rhine. These guys are stationed in Rhine. And the one we're recruiting up will be stationed in Rhine. The home front army is stuck in Zanj here. And I think they'll be free once we actually make land access. I think they got stuck because we had access in the UK, and then we lost it, and so they just got stuck forever. We're actually going to screenshot that. I'm sure this has already been reported as a bug, but just in case. Do you want any assistance? No. Not versus the UK. The UK wants the assistance. What's the relations with the Netherlands? It doesn't matter, but they're rebellious. I suppose improving relations might help them accept more often. They already might accept, though, so... oh, man. These places don't have much wood at all. Or actually, Zululand does, but I meant the other places. Maybe we just add a few of these here. I think we have our consumer goods here. Yeah, they're 51. I mean, we could build more, but that doesn't really feel that good. I was thinking maybe we should put some furniture here, but... oh my god. Power just feels like absolutely terrible to use. Because of the problems you have. That are, like, intractable. Not sure what we should build there, but, like, with the cattle, we know exactly what we're building. There can be only one. And it's cattle. Yeah, as I mentioned at the very start, there's, like, new YouTube settings for running ads, like, mid-stream. I just use whatever the default setting is. If it's too many ads or it's annoying, just let me know. They'd probably play an ad right over that. Yeah, the truth hurts. Okay, so this army's coming in. That'll be new. So maybe we can even think about declaring war on the Netherlands now. They have a power projection of 120. We have quite a bit more, but the problem is right now half-ish of our army is actually stuck here. And I think they'll get unstuck, but we'll just do that. So it's an even number. It's funny because they're called home front, but they're the opposite of home front. Perhaps you have a stronger army. You deleted many armies recently, though, so the AI thinks that it's more likely to accept. Hey, we got per capita, which is going to be nice. This is going to raise SOL and help to raise migration as well. So that's going to be good. We do want to move towards old age pension. We kind of don't want to radicalize these guys, though. Is that the only law pass we have? It might be. We're not, our economy is not big enough where switching to homesteading is better. You know, after a certain point, I actually think you want to move back up the chain here. But I don't know if we're at that. But I think that we just want the 8th Belgian army to be able to deal with Luxembourg more than anything. And I think that they can at this point. So we're going to take a save and we're going to try again. Annex Zanzibar to get access. We can't. We have to use the chain of command. Oh, Zanzibar is not part of Oman. That's unfortunate. I thought we got Zanzibar with them. They also just might accept here. Alright. Oh, we should also probably check our mobilization stuff. Yeah, okay. These guys probably, yeah, they don't have anything. We could even use rails. We'll call them Rail Squad. They can be fast. So they'll deal with these guys at least early on. Hey, we get more mappy. Alright, so we're at 169.8. Our GDP went down. That doesn't seem right. Maybe stuff needs to adjust, but producing mappy seems... Mathematically, it just seems absolutely insane, especially when you have very specialized places. Like here, they're obviously overproducing and supplying like our entire market with furniture. And they're overproducing, you know, the textiles. And they're, you know, this decreased the input goods cost. Because if we look at local prices here, right? The balance will be super, like, fucked for all the consumer goods. They'll be producing way more and inputting, like, a ton of this. So the inputs will be more expensive. You see, the silk is more expensive than the market price, this type of thing. And so, yeah. Very interesting. And we're not going to worry about this. We actually might send the rail squad there after Belgium, or after dealing with Luxembourg here. But that'll be pretty good. So I guess it's just continuing to build in Transvaal, because eventually there will be people there. It feels kind of bad though. Maybe we build here a little bit. I don't know, man. We don't yet have the workers. We're still like ramping up in that way. But man, we're getting a lot of them. What's Transvaal? Yeah. Pretty solid amount of growth per time. Oop, live chat, says Paul. Good shout. We'll swap to live chat. Was this fan funding? Okay. So I guess I guess I should read my emails. Like, YouTube seems like they've done some other stuff, so I could actually also just sort it so that I can't read your chat unless you like super chat it. I'm not that famous. I'm but a humble Victoria 3 YouTuber. It was meant to be general YouTube, but how far we've fallen. Generalist gaming. More like Victoria only. Gonna add a little bit more there. But the fact that we keep always constantly needing to add on is just indicative of, like, look at our pop growth. This is just absolutely taking off. And this is when we got multiculturalism right here. But it's like doubled since then. And still, like, we're having, pop is the throttle for us, very much so. So maybe we want to think about taking Chinese states, you know, in terms of, like, trying to play optimally. We almost certainly want to take Chinese states in terms of optimal play, but we can't, there's no intervention here that looks particularly good, so we're just going to leave it alone. Looks like, I mean, I don't know what they've done in terms of assigning guys to fronts. Unfortunately, these guys just, yeah, they still can't get out, but one day I'll fly away. Something like that. So, Dev should add an option to transfer subject as the same as reduced autonomy instead of get an instant diplomacy. I think there's a chance that it accepts, it's just really low. Any change on multiculturalism 1.5? Not at the moment. I mean, like, to be honest, this is one of the most annoying things, like, so, like, we're doing the UK run, and the UK run's a fascist run. Except for fascism, like, doing anything other than multiculturalism just feels so god-awful from, like, a gameplay perspective. And I suppose it's maybe not that bad if you're, like, not min-maxing a lot and you don't actually build construction, but, like, oh, it just feels so bad, and it's, like, so stupid that the migration's literal 0, and I just get, like, frustrated. And, I think that they should stop making multiculturalism so hard to get, and instead just nerf it, like, really hard. But, that's not what they're wanting to do. Open hearth process, big nice. This might collapse our steel price, though, unfortunately. So maybe we only turn it on in 2 places for now, and then we let stuff normalize. It will increase our productivity. Cars outside, being cars outside. But I'm afraid it'll flood the price. They want us to change their customs union. The customs union doesn't have Xing in it, though. Come on. We can't actually go after Xing provinces, I just realized. It's not an option, because they're in the market. Another day. Let's see, we got some talks of food in the chat. I think we win this. Yeah, we're just gonna push into Luxembourg and then push into here. I don't think we need to get very fancy with this. So, yeah, we can't go for Punjab either, unfortunately. Punjab would be one that we would want to go for. We could reduce autonomy in Sindh. I mean, Sindh will have some amount of pops, but, you know, it's not going to necessarily be overwhelmingly large. This is a big play. I have the feeling France and Russia beat the 2 Italian miners in Morocco. I'm not an expert, but I have a sneaking suspicion. German food talk in the chat. I think maybe we just do this. They gotta supply the rest of our market. We have a construction bonus for rubber. What is this that we are not using? Terrible. Oh, we're not. Are we? Don't tell me we're not building rice farms. No, we already built out all our rice farms. The OP things. Rico's popping off. We're about to hit stamp out market. I thought we hit this before. I guess not. Alright, stamp out monarchism is finished. Sorry, Leopold, you had to go. Hey ho. Hey hey. Ho ho. Leopold II's gotta go. We can invite, but there's not too much reason. Unless we want to go communist. I mean, it feels a little early to go commie, but we're also not getting our industrialist bonus. So maybe it's time to go commie then. We don't have any of the guys we would need. No communists. Because we're not even getting, we're just getting the first bonus, not the, I mean, research speed's nice too, though. What are we researching right now? Corporate management. God, this run feels so much better than the UK run. The UK run is a hot, hot mess. Could go fascists. Top 3 generalist memes. Construction is currency. Cars being loud outside. Beardless generalists. You are particularly fixated on the beard, I must say. Although to some degree it was a meme when I first shaved it. Yeah, we gotta keep the construction going too. Alright, we're gonna also... I mean, we have bonuses for wood, so we're gonna also... Any place that doesn't have wood that can have wood, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna put it all on auto expand. We do want our auto expand to start covering a good chunk of this stuff, and then we're also gonna put the fishing wharves and this on auto expand. Oh, it looks like it doesn't matter really that it's on auto expand. We're starting to exhaust a lot of resources here. As the Belgians. We'll get to economies of scale, but oh, it is fully employed. I was gonna say I doubt it's fully employed, but it is, so there's that. Looks like the railway might actually make money there too, so. Schnitzel Bratwurst Donner. Yeah, much German food. Have you finished the journal entry of Freedom of Thought? I think that gives you the event New Colossus. Yeah, we already hit New Colossus. So, teaming short. Go single party state. Yeah, we gotta research to get it, but that might be a good idea. Another thing about multiculturalism, it makes historical sense why it's so difficult yet so beneficial to have it, but it doesn't make sense that there's literal zero migration when you're discriminating. Like, that's not remotely close to a historical simulation. We've just been kind of coming on up in SOL despite having access to all these Chinese migrants. I suppose Japan might be the next one to mess with. We have an interest there, so opening their market or something. We could also just take Japanese provinces. Their provinces aren't that great is one of the problems, though. What are the best provinces that we could take? Like the best resource provinces. I guess we could peel something off of... We could peel Asturias off of Spain. Which isn't the best itself. Navarre is way better, but Asturias gives us a company. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we really want to get Netherlands, like, fully annexed. But it is nice that we can start reducing autonomy on all of our subjects. Maybe it's just a matter of incorporating all these subjects. Like, there's land in Chile we can build in. There's land in Argentina we can build in. These types of things. Paul says, Generalist, we all miss the beard. I take it back. It's the only meme. It's cars and beardlessness. It's just a beardless wizard. Is taking Statue of Liberty on the table? A little bit. We can't beat the US in a fight, though. But New York's also a decent state for Mappy. It's got a lot of wood and iron. I mean, it's not the best, but then you have these chains with electricity that make it actually maybe pretty good, like, as you get in the late game, so... What is this? So we'll stem the little 10 stack down. Oh, wait a second. Wait a tick. The native uprising, very, very perfectly, very, very conveniently, is right where we have our guy stuck. So he should be able to get to that front, which is very cute. Very, very, very cute. So... I don't really know about ethno-state immigration, historically speaking. Well, so the thing is there should be different levels of discrimination, right? There should be, like, the way the Italians were discriminated in the U.S., like, for example, is different than the way the Jews were discriminated under, like, Hitler. And so, like, under ethno-state, it's possible you should have zero migration, right? But just having, like, cultural exclusion, like, you know, African Americans were allowed to leave the United States or come to the United States, like, even with, like, racial segregation, right? The freedom of movement was not impinged. It was not this level of discrimination, which you might have in an ethno-state, right? But, like, yeah. Although it is interesting, this is not something I had, like, really considered before, but once you get on multiculturalism, then going ethno-state is really easy. So... Oh, maybe we should have gone for war reps too. Could offer support. I think we would only do that if we could maybe get a state, though. I don't necessarily want to tangle with the UK. So in another 5 years, I think we can annex the Netherlands. Which everyone will be happy about. Everyone will approve of that. Great Qing sides with the shogunate. Not shides. They shied with the shogunate. I mean, okay, we have some iron here. Is there anything we could... Oh, God. We should be trying to... Local prices make them build like this, like, pretty aggressively, pretty early on. I think we don't... And I think we don't want them building like that. So here's, yeah, because the mappy is worse for unincorporated territories. I think we might not end up getting an enormous amount of rice, so maybe we do this and rely a little bit more on millet. I think we were building a decent chunk here, and then we were incorporating, yeah. Yeah, the places really don't like building one thing tall anymore. Luxembourg is independent. What? Wait. Alright, well we can't start to play against them now, but we might soon. They're just part of Wallonia, so it just expands Wallonia, but we're really okay with that, adding all this to Wallonia, so... Yeah, bread arguments. The bread wars have started. The brat wars. Ha ha ha. Okay. Get it? Because you're talking about German bread. Das Brot. What the frick is going on here? Why did this happen? I didn't do this. Is my auto queue doing this? It's adding a ton of power plants to Transvaal. Is it really doing this? Oh my god, dude. It's like such a waste of infra. Alright, we're going communist. If we go communist, we'll have less of a queue. If it's gonna build that... well, I mean, to be fair, there's nothing we can really build that's that intelligent, so maybe I shouldn't be mad. Alright, let's see what we have in terms of generals. Reformer, feminist, feminist. So we do have to keep in mind we have this feminist, but he's not very well liked, so we probably don't have to worry about it. We're cruising through to see what will happen if we exile a guy. So we have a Republican here and he's well liked, so maybe we retire him. And we look for... oh, do we even... I think we have to have socialism. Yeah, we have socialism. No, we have socialism. Because otherwise we would not have been able to go graduated taxation. So we definitely have socialism, so... I would like a communist, please. This guy's a Republican, but he's disliked, so he should be fine. No? Bueller? No communists? Pretty sure we have to have... yeah, we have socialism. I guess we just have all the laws they like, so what's there to really agitate about? Damn. Oop. That was a mistake somewhere along the line. I think we also did want to build up the guns a little bit here. Prussia don't form Germany. Japan don't even stick to major restoration journal entry. AI sucks in this game. Yeah, I mean, the AI doesn't build any construction, so... to be fair, we're not building a lot of construction right now, but that's because we are having other problems. I mean, I guess, like... we're gonna have to start building in places that don't have coal, iron, and everything we want. We can't incorporate here yet, but I think we're gonna add a tooling workshop. We're gonna put it on auto expand. Water tube boiler. And then we have a mix of a whole bunch of weird different things, but I think we're gonna have much better, what is it, textile mills here too. It's cheaper rubber. And that'll be fine for us. I mean, that's making good money. Same with that. This could actually use a couple more. Holy shit, dude. There's so many power plants that are gonna be fucking useless as hell. Oh my god. I'm gonna leave feedback for this. It's actually probably not worth turning on power at all if your auto queue is gonna do this. They're just doubling. Look at this. They haven't even finished. They're just doubling it. It's at 5. Yeah. I'm gonna take another screenshot. Just absolutely insane what they're doing here. This is like, I think, worse than the Arts Academies thing. These are, like, we're never going to employ that high. Well, actually, that's not true. The case that we'll never employ that high, but, like, if they keep doing the building like this, look, there's 12 in the queue now. 13, come on. We have, like, enough, we don't even have enough employment for a single power plant. We don't even have one power plant worth of employment. Would swap to intervention be worth? Yeah, to stop the queue from construction so much, yes. Because it's like, it's messing with our infrastructure and we can't delete it. So yes, we're actually going to try and go communist, but... it 100% makes sense right here for us. We're popping off in terms of population, though. So we recognize that we might want Greece companies. Wow, is that really not a freebie? Suppose we could take a war, but let's try and see if anyone would be free. We have Sweden, Kutai, Sind, New Granada, Marina Kingdom. Sind. Alright, let's do that. London. So Greece, Sweden, Marina Kingdom. I think we can afford to fight them, even with our 20 stack lost currently. They just accept. That works for us. And of course we got auto... Oh, that's... we put that in. We actually need those. Just something like that, and then... we'll get to use those railroads on the pumps. Remember when Japan run where you had 500 art schools in Zanzibar? Yeah, that's not as annoying as this, though. This is a bit worse than the, like, normal art school thing. This is, like, such a high proportion of the queue, and, like... it's like, the art could eventually supply the rest of the market, right? This can't supply anywhere else. It's just building it to the moon. For, like, no reason. Oh. That's also a thing. But, I mean, yeah, that's like... the auto queue, I mean, if the auto queue... I guess it's similar, right, to the Arts Academy phenomenon. But that Arts Academy phenomenon generally doesn't come up as much if you can, you know why it's coming up? It's probably because we're short on labor. Because if you have really high prices of, like, all your construction goods and you do the Arts Academy thing, like, when the Arts Academy thing starts happening, like, it happens less if you have more expensive construction goods. Now it doesn't happen that much because they fixed some things. But we aren't constructing a lot because there's not much reason to. And so maybe we should construct a lot just to avoid the auto queue from doing this. Just ramp up construction significantly. Which, like, the construction's not going to be useful, but whatever. It'll be more useful than what's going on with this, so... It sucks that, like, you want to push EOS and market prices or local prices really make these things incentivized to not push EOS. Especially on the lower levels. Is public construction dependent on percent of cloud parties? No. It's based on your economic system, but right now we're thinking, oh, we could go command economy with who? Oh, just with the trade unionists at normal? They just naturally support it? Oh, but we can't go Council Republic, so we have to find a way to go Council Republic first. Yeah. Yowza. But hopefully, if we increase the price of construction goods, the autocue will want to build the construction goods instead. And maybe if we focus on consumer goods, this'll play out well for our thing. So what consumer goods? So here we were focusing on furniture. I guess we could build a little bit more on furniture. Really use the rotary valve here because there's a ton of coal, but maybe that's a little bit too much. And we'll turn this on. And then 51 this. With the additional construction, hopefully the queue starts being like, hey, we can build other stuff other than freaking infinite power plants where they're not needed. But, like, it might even make sense just not to use the power. God, that sucks. We also can't trade very effectively. I mean, we are on free trade, but I think it has to do with our overlord being on combination of not free trade and having asinine kind of setups. I don't know what that's about. I mean, we don't mind exporting wood. We'd rather export hardwood, but we have yeah, maybe it's just Russia's tariffs and we're using Russia's tariffs. I'm not 100% sure exactly how this works. Should probably figure that out. I don't think we want to export grain. Maybe we do, though, if we're going to go communist. Anyway. Don't know how this route is a thing. Oh, we didn't want to export that. Whoops. I guess we'll just... whatever. It's not too big a deal. Not going to be able to import sugar, or sorry, grain into the market that has the freaking China, which can now, like, the AI gets to build the rice farms. The rice farms are OP. How to fix the AI? Give them rice farms. Alright, so now let's have a save and then reduce their autonomy as well. They are very unlikely to back down. Hopefully in another update you can get an industrial focused thing so you can influence the private construction. Well, it's generally not too big a deal and it's not that bad, but like, I don't know, it's pretty bad here. I think. One day this guy will escape. Something like that seems good. Oh, we wanted to go after Luxembourg. I think we have a truce with them anyway, though. Nope, we don't. Interesting. You can go command economy if you're a technocracy. Council Republic, you mean? We want to go Council Republic. We don't want to go CE, I don't think, on 200 million. We would want to go CE if we had a lot of pops. We don't have a lot of pops, so if command economy will overall depress our economy, and we're like already like running relatively low taxes to like push migration a little bit more. Because, like, the construction's not that useful. Although we also ramped up construction. And, you know, we still are, like, let's, like, take a look at our pop in here. It's, like, now... We now have 250,000 Han, and that's, you know... We've incorporated 500,000 so far, if you just look at the religion, and you can tell that they've been incorporated, so... Or we've incorporated half of the 500,000. The other 250,000 are just sitting there as a Han. And then we also have a bunch of Orthodox and Catholic Russians and stuff like this. And they're getting turned into Wallonians. Interesting how, like, this is playing out so that we have really strong petite bourgeoisie because we're not actually taking too many territories themselves. We'll send the rail squad. Ramming speed. Ooh, extra company, and also max urbanization, or less urbanization is required per urban center, which is not a problem anymore because we're not even fully employing our urban centers. But that's probably because we also just don't have enough pops. Okay, so... Why don't we see what companies we can do before we do this? Oh, we do want to pick our 6 companies before we get off laissez-faire, because we will lose a slot. That's right. I mean, Belgium Gold will eventually be the one to go, probably. This one is, one of the Belgian ones, the unique ones. Whoa. They're not that big. I mean, I low-key want to take the birth rate one and try and see if we can hit that bonus. The other one would be the coal one. We are hitting the productivity on it. Okay, I see you. That's because the only, like, one we have is this one. Now, I don't want to depress the price too much, but I do want to push the throughput, so we're just going to put it on auto-expand now. And try and supply our entire market just with the one that has the throughput. And perhaps knowing this affects our strategy in terms of what we research here. Probably just plastics, to be honest. I mean, we could go really ahead of time for macro. For the last company. I don't hate that, actually. What's our tech spread look like? I mean, +1 extra company, minting loan interest rate. Also the MAPI, the company plus the MAPI is probably really strong. Maybe we do plastics into that. Because I do like plastics. Annex Zanzibar too. To let the army out. We're so close to just colonizing our way through there, though. That was weird, visually, whatever that was. Oh no. Oh, that's the Netherlands trying to land. That's right, they're our loyal subject who helps us in wars now. I think maybe we increase... How are the railways doing? Oh, I hate that the balance can be this positive and you still pay that, because if it's... Subsidies don't go down if you have a positive balance. It's actually like an annoying thing, and so... Yeah. So we got IG approval. These guys are already super happy, so I think we're just gonna add some juice to the Workers' Party. We really would like a communist agitator. So... So I have this pop-up that says ads are running for some viewers, or will run shortly for some viewers. Maybe that means that they will be running shortly. I don't know. If it's too much, let me know. But also, I could stream more often instead of making videos if it like makes more sense. Generally, the streams make way less money, so I should lean on doing videos more. I think I actually prefer doing streams, though. You research political agitation? Not yet. I could. Make plastics. We have a decent chunk of oil, so plastics is going to be really nice. And then... I mean, we could go electrical capacitors. I'm kind of not liking what's going on. Are they still... Oh... Yeah, they stopped at 29, but now they're doing it here. And, like... I freaking don't like this. You know? It actually makes me just, like, not want to ever build power someplace initially, right? Yeah, because, like, the power is reasonably expensive. It's got a positive weekly balance. It's like, oh, this is a great idea. And then, like, it just can't find the employment, right? But it says for just a moment while the migrants are coming in, it's like, oh, it is profitable. It's like, no, you lie. It's not profitable. We'll pay to not have the infamy. We have so much money, it's not really a big deal. About to reduce their autonomy. Fabulous. So let's see. Puppet with the True Shield states. I think we might just annex them. TBH. We could go after Zanzibar, though. I would let our army out. I think it gets out soon anyways. Maybe we save and we just conquer Luxembourg. I kind of like just taking Luxembourg. It's going to give us extra pops in Wallonia, which is going to be really nice too. Why don't you make streams and then edit the VOD and then make it a videos? Voicing over the stream would help probably. That would... Going over the VOD and making a video from the VOD would take more time than just making a video. It would be easier to just do new content for videos. Although stuff can happen on stream that's like significant. And maybe I should make clips. I could buy that. You know, that would make some sense. But this is going to be super nice here, because, okay, they don't... It's not a lot of pops, but they will be incorporated into... As well as all the buildings. But it looks like they're mainly in trade routes. I guess they also have the barracks. Alright, we'll give it to the Radical Party. University throughput, hiya! Chronicles of the Bread Wars. Revenge of the Bread. Dosperot. Although some people might want to have, like, stream highlights. I don't know. Maybe this would be good. I could run a poll. Generally, the polls are, like, very revealing, generally. These guys want to join the free trade party. We're not going to let them. I mean, we could just slowly inch over. Just rip the band-aid off too. Well, that... Yeah, maybe we do this one. Could just keep poor laws, though. Could just wait until we're going communist. I think we'll probably just wait until we're going commie. Yeah, okay. Okay. You want a Portugal series? I actually was practicing Portugal so much, I think in 1.1, and then, like, the strategy that I had made for Portugal didn't work in the next patch, and I was so annoyed. And I, like, haven't touched it since. I should probably take a closer look, though. Or you could make it work, like, once or twice, but it was wildly inconsistent, so I didn't like it. I believe this makes us eligible for getting, I don't think you could get mass migrations unless you control the whole state, and now we'll control all of Wallonia after this. Russia, you need help? No, they don't. Oh, the disgusting power plants, man. That is very productive. We of course need that productivity bonus for the 10%, but now we're getting 5% birth rate too. Let's actually take a little bit of a look at how significant is that, you know? Because this one we are not using for the throughput or the construction, we're using it for the... birth rate. Is our birth rate, is it literally 0.6%? And then this added another 5%? No way. Can be throughput bonus, construction bonus, construction. Oh, it's even. Alright, fair enough. Birth rate plus 0%. We have women's suffrage and premium foods. Everyone knows. The women need the premium foods in order to, in order to reproduce at the same rate while working so hard. Extra fries. I don't think we want to side against our subject here. We'll just let them do their thing. We don't want to side with our subject if our subject would have given us anything, but they weren't interested. Go back, reverse Social Security, perhaps it will pop a communist agitator. Oh, that's an interesting idea. It's probably 5% on base, so that's 5.6% would be 5% X plus X. I think yeah, you're like a minute behind. Or whatever. Or you're just now seeing, just then now seeing the thing. So we have a nihilist, no communist, just social democrats. Everyone's just being reasonable. I mean, we could take a look. Army of the Dead. 9th and 10th Belgium Army. So let's take a look at the 9th Army. We could roll some guys. Alright, we'll take the Social Democrat. This guy is a protectionist. He's not very well liked, though. Alright. We could, yeah, roll back some of the Social Security. Well, rolling back that would be tough. Rolling back workers' rights would be less tough, right? Would interfere with the doubled bonus. I really am a fan of getting this, though. 10% workforce ratio and manufacturing industry throughput. That's, like, big nice. That's part of the reason why we're able to maintain, like, this productivity bonus, I think. Yeah, there's a difference in timing, yeah. Not only trade unions get commies, look for intelligentsia in the army. Yeah, but it'll be mainly in the... Also, the rural folk could get it, too. Maybe that's what we want the... Oh, no, wait, no one supports swapping that. Yeah. They're much more common in the trade unions, though, but I guess there's a ton of agitators here. And then the army... We'll also take a look at the rural folk. Because I know they can roll some of them. Like the anarchist. These guys can roll like the vanguardist or whatever. Don't know where these guys are coming from, but we'll just send that one stack to deal with the true shield states. Rubber rush. Such a nice big chunk of the Congo we've gotten here. Or the Africa. Let's do that. God. Did they get you to Wallonia? Just any place where I have additional extra infra, it's just like bopping them. Alright, we conquer Wallonia. Look at that infra, though. So now we control, I think this is the whole state, and we can do this. Which is gonna feel super nice. I mean, I'm yawning so much. So that'll be nice. Prussia's got a problem. We don't have too many interests, so we're missing out on opportunities to try and do things. It's unfortunate. What type of revolt is this anyway? Religious? Yeah. That tracks. SOL's gone down. It's probably because we just conquered some dirt. Let's take a look at our infamy and then take a look at what we can do here. Crucial States probably is the one we're going to go for. I mean, we have a puppet with Chile. Maybe we want to annex Chile soon? Crucial States we also can't go for while they're in the middle of something. Or we can, but we would, like, not want to. We'll send the rail squad out. Oh, we're at war, or we're involved in a play anyway, so we can't do anything. Making so much money, but the construction's so not useful. I mean, maybe I'm just being lazy. We have places that have labor. Northern Cape. Let's take a look at Northern Cape. Add some construction. Yeah, Northern Cape we could build. We could build here a little bit. Don't have much employment, but build here a little bit. So here is where we have the absolute most labor, followed by Lindy. And the two places we can't build because they're cut off. Yeah, no, you're probably right. Just take Zanzibar, be done with it. Or just Dominion Zanzibar. Although, would that give our guy access through? I think it's hilarious. The home front guy is the guy who's like stuck there. Yeah, somehow he was able to get there to begin with, but he couldn't get out. It's the Hotel California. Although it's nice that he's there for like this, because now he can get to the front. Just trapped in a box of his own. Or not his design, I suppose, of our design. That's cute, I can colonize here. Very cute. Your stream in general tends to have a 1 minute delay. I remember you checking how delayed your stream is for a while, and it was also a minute. Yeah, that seems to be the case. There have been times where it was like 30 seconds, but not recently. I think if you exile a social democrat, it could become a socialist. I have not seen this mechanic in action, but that would be interesting. I've not seen it in action or modeled in game, though. God, we're making so much money right now, though. It's so not very good. Is Yemen really the place where we have the labor? God. Mauritania has some labor. And they have some iron. They have shipyards too. Just port these. I think we'll just expand out the iron here. Work on that because the labor is good. Zanzibar is a Tanganyika state. I think it's also beneficial just to annex. Yeah, maybe it is. Classic Leopold moments. Got a lot of the Congo, so it's great. You know what's great? Gonna be great about annexing Zanzibar, though? We already have the army right there. Perfect. How we drew it up. Yeah, we're so ready to pop off. Man, I think our eco in this game is, like, bigger than the... Oh, it's a little bit later than the UK game, but our eco is bigger than the UK's eco. Because we've researched actual useful technologies. I was shocked at how big a difference it made. Oh, baby. Plastic's the future? You think it's the children? It's the plastics. I think we're gonna take the throughput, but it's kind of whatever, I guess. I mean, we're probably gonna annex Netherlands pretty soon here too, so that's gonna feel really nice in terms of giving us access to stuff. Let's take a look. Oh, our pop is just exploding though. Just like straight up, up, up. You know what I mean? Would I ever do a Buganda run? I think that's more tedious than difficult. Well, it depends what the goal is. Like, a Buganda world conquest, I don't think it's possible. But, like... I already did Sokoto, and I've done Congo on stream. And, like, they're just really tedious. And, like, I think that they're not entertaining to watch, to be honest. Like, they're conceptually entertaining. Like, as a story, they're entertaining, but in the moment of watching it, it's not entertaining. Like, it's cool, like, when you have already done it. If I made, like, much more accelerated content, it might be better. Like, but, like, there's not much, like, to watch. You know, it's just, like, a lot of waiting for tech. You know, and then you know how to, like, eco up once you, like, get the stuff, but just very, very tedious. More so than anything else, really. I think that'll be fine. It's not incorporated, though, so maybe that's not worth. Maybe that's not worth. Maybe I just want to extract the iron and be done with it. Yeah. Problem is it's not employing the engines. Oh my god. Why are you not employing? It's not just that, it's partially the tools, so this will help bring the price of tools down. Let's add a couple of these. I changed my mind again. You'd actually like to watch it, not gonna lie. But for every 30 minutes, like, I could make a video of, instead of it taking me 2 hours, it would take me like 3 hours as well. You don't think a Buganda world conquest would be possible? Yeah. I mean, conquering all of Africa might be possible. That would involve, like, doing a lot of the more pushed things, like save scumming a lot, I think. But... did we really just get another one? God. Ashante. Oh no, wait, this isn't ours. So we're gonna take a what is this? Oh no, wait. Okay, never mind. I thought I just flew into a fit of rage thinking the UK had somehow leapfrogged me and gotten in. God, there's so much infamy too. I don't not like that level of infamy. I mean, we're so close to getting access here. And what does this have? This has wood and fish? I don't know. I think we're just gonna wait. I changed my mind again. Dominion, the Dutch East Indies. They just accept? Oh, baby. I think we... well, actually, no. I think we let them try and gobble people up, right? I guess there's not really much to gobble up. That'll be 16 infamy. That'll kick us over the threshold, so maybe we just chill out. Maybe we find smaller guys to do stuff with. We're puppet with Chile. Chile, Kutch. Send. So we can annex Kutch. Do you have rice? Got rice? You do, but just not enough to build anymore. Tragic. Tragic. Well, let's see if the UK won't want to sway us. Damn, game's so hard. God, it looks like practically straight vertical. Quinine sides with Shantae. France sides with Ashanti. Oh, then they abandoned immediately. RIP. RIP for them. I mean, we're still getting a ton of Han migrants, right? And this is how we're mainly growing. Actually, we're getting a really solid pop growth. Birth rate's 5.8%, courtesy of our foods. Just checking through the agitators again for a communist. Or anarchist or vanguardist. I mean, we could try rolling them again, but that wasn't feeling very good. We don't want that guy. Yeah, we just keep hitting social democrats with our rolls. No communists. What do? What do? We had so much trouble getting these guys initially. They do have oil though. Do a Landfang run? Dude, Landfang, I am gonna do a gold run. I forget which one won the poll. Whoever won the poll is gonna do the gold run. You've been avoiding taking Chinese provinces your recent runs for a challenge? Bro, that's like the entire point of playing Landfang. Why wouldn't you just play Borneo then? Alright. Maybe we want this one. So we'll save, because we can build the canal later. Don't really have access to too many spectacular companies, but... Oh, they just accept. How anticlimactic. Right, we are floating a bit of an extra authority because we built it. I think we might go with this. Transvaal won the poll. Alright, Transvaal it is. Transvaal has a nice mappy too. I actually really like it as a, like, I mean, like, I liked it before as a place to conquer, but now it's real, real nice. That's the real. Why are we slower? So close, so far. What do? Someone said they updated it this morning, or this week, and I didn't see any patch notes for that. But I maybe missed it. Someone earlier in the stream. Did anyone, like, see that, or is there anything significant? I've noticed the game feels a little bit different in some spots, but I don't... Sample size is too small to really know if that's a thing or not a thing. Do you mean Sulu, Johor, Kutai, Sweden, Argentina? Sulu, Johor... Johor... Kutai, Sweden... I think Sweden just accepted and we have a truce with them now. Wow, our truce with the Netherlands should be up soon-ish, right? 19 months? But then we can annex them. What country is in between the Papal States and France? Well, here it's normally Sardinia, Piedmont. Here we have Savoy that was apparently released, and the Papal States has taken Piedmont and what looks like Genoa or whatever, Papal Provence. God, we're making so much money, it feels so stupid. Yeah, the Die Hero. Alright, we do have Northern Cape Incorporated, so maybe we're gonna start building up here. Feels so weird to build up here. Look at the look at the pops. It's like Han and then Flemish, and this Flemish is not migrated. This is probably converted from Han. Yeah, Mahayana. So it's given the Mahayana, it's almost certainly converted from Han here. So it's just like this state has been built out of nothing. But it's also got a good map here or whatever. I suppose the clothing industries will be okay here. Better than the furniture ones, right? Do something like this, put them on auto expand. Feels a little bad, but what are you gonna do? Put this on auto expand. Maybe add a railroad here. Take French lowlands. Oh, this is the thought. I don't think we're strong enough. Certainly we want to free the home stack. I mean, if we fought the Great Britain, or fought on Great Britain's side, we would be able to get them out. Maybe we just actually join a war on Great Britain's side. Well, here it looks like they're willing to transfer stuff. So we're gonna see if they'll be... Oh, it looks like they'll transfer a lot. They'll transfer a lot. What the frick? We would like Equatoria. They won't give that, but they'll give, like, Rift Valley. We could get one step closer by taking Rift Valley, with the idea of taking Kenya next. We could also just take Kenya, though. That makes more sense if they're willing to give it. Congo Oriental is a really good state, but they'll just keep colonizing it once they've decided here. We can't really cut them out here with taking Gabon. But we're so close to. Because they'll just recolonize. See who they're willing to transfer subject-wise. No insignificant. We could ask for bankroll, that's kind of not useful. We want states. So Newfoundland, how good is Newfoundland? We could take the Falkland Islands. I mean, Newfoundland's not terrible, right? Could probably ask for something better, though. And we can notably free our guy once we do this. British Guatemala. Is that down here? Okay. Gibraltar, we would have the treaty port there. Bahamas, Bermuda, Jamaica, Singapore, Gambia, connect. Oh, we could get something up here for a native interest. Yikes. I'm leaning towards just taking Kenya, but... yeah, just gonna take Kenya here. And now can we get these guys out? Well, they can transfer to Kenya, right? So they can probably transfer home. Yes, they can. We've gotten them out. Prison break. Prison break. Changing the title of the stream to Prison Break. We've managed to escape. Did you see the new transfer feature? I'm not sure what you mean. I know we can reverse sway, if that's what you mean. Can you transfer stuff to your subjects now? I didn't see that. If that's to or from your subjects would be news to me. I was thinking of a way to get a red agitator if you roll back your structure power laws, distribution of powers. Yeah. I mean, Irish states are high pop. Are they really? We maybe wanted to have taken that then. 1.3 million. Yeah, that's decently large. Kenya's going to have some too, but yeah, not as much. Maybe that would have been better. But my thought was, well, actually, this will be kind of a decent place to build clothing in, given what they've done here. No, we just exploit them, take the bag, run home. But my thought was, eventually if we take Rift Valley, then we will have access out. If there's like 2 wars in like the near future with them. If the other way didn't work, but we got the correct prison break. You can trade states apparently, according to a screenshot of Reddit post that you didn't read. Very informative. That is interesting though. Because if you can trade... I don't think they'll want they will want one thing, I am guessing, and that's Wallonia. I don't think they'll be very willing to ooh, did they build up to exactly 51 and then leave it? Oh my, that's nice. We're making so much money, God. I mean, if we annex Sweden, we can build that out pretty quick. I mean, maybe we should just like... our problem is pops. It just comes back to pops. We're getting huge migration amounts. We're hitting 117. They went down right as we were trying to talk. Right as we were trying to be somebody to smack this down. But like, we're starting to become one of the more populated areas in the... These actually might be the most populated states in Europe. Yeah, Flanders looks like it. We'll see our way out of this war. Smell you later, crocodile. Why is this? What the hell? You have no market access or something? Why? Why do you have no market access? There's a port. Do we just have to wait a day? Or week. Anyone know why Kenya might have zero market access? Not sure I understand this. It has support. Or do we just need to swap it back to Anchorage? Get rid of the shortage? In theory, Great Britain will also get bricked up if they, or not bricked up, but bricked if, if they try and push in here and they can't. You know, they won't be able to attend to their things. I think we'll play to annexing Netherlands will be a good kind of point. Maybe we didn't want to incorporate the gold state that really doesn't have that much iron. Could have just left it doing something else. It incorporates fast though. This is another problem for us. GB bricked up, yep. Just save and reload? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense with the Russia province. Or not having access to the market. Let's just double check. See if they regained it. Nope, they have not. Oh, Egypt's in Austria's market. But Panama Canal is... I think Panama Canal Company might be insanely good. Nope, still doesn't have access. Should have access. I'm gonna try deleting the port and rebuilding the port. God. Please. I gotta produce cattle, man. I'd like them to specialize with the stuff. Panama Canal being big nice when you have your entire industry in China. Takes a lot of convoys for port connection. Yeah. Well, also, like, it helps with the bureaucracy cost and stuff like this. It might make it... I mean, it doesn't give trade route competitiveness, but the company looks really, really strong. You obviously just can't use it right now because it's bugged, right? Or, sorry, yeah, the Suez Canal. The Suez Canal is just, like, strictly better than Panama. Like, minus convoy requirement, if you're stacking with other modifiers that give convoys, seems really good. Minus trade route bureaucracy cost is like non-zero positive, but it's probably not too big either. We missed trying to see if we could do a sway here. And we are like in outer space in terms of people being happy with us. Which is maybe also why we can't get an agitation for communism. Maybe it's a little early too, it's in the 80s. I've noticed in the UK run we got so many communists because we rushed the thing. Let's check our infamy and how long we have. So 10, reasonable, and then how long do we have on this truce? 9 months left. We're probably gonna need to do some war of some kind somewhere. I mean, we could build here knowing that it's gonna suck, and incorporate knowing that it's not. Oh, we can't incorporate. Alright, we'll just incorporate here. Why can't we incorporate here? Because it's still growing? Got it. Because they do have coal and iron. It's gonna be a decent place to build. I mean, it's gonna actually be a really good place to build clothes, so. Why don't we do this? Just start building up the local economy. Let's see. Oh, actually, I can think of reasons why not to just blast this into space. Let's just do just a little bit. Automobile production, probably not going to use. Public motor carriages, probably going to use. Chainsaw. Yeah, God, that freaking... The tech used to be so good, and now it's just, like, kind of mid. Combustion oil derricks, though, is really good. So it's not all lost. Let's see. We're gonna do that. I mean, we need the labor. It's gonna run a shortage on the transport, but we don't really mind that much because if we overbuild the transport here in Wallonia, we're gonna pull more pops here too, so which will feel nice. Look at this, 150k coming in. Oh, that's so many. And pop growth 150k, so we're growing like 1/3 a year. Popping off. You went command economy in 1870 as Sorbia. It was pretty nice. You fiend, you. Man, I've just started Victoria 3 and love your guides. Thank you. Are you ever going to play Serbian in some struggle run? So I did a struggle run as Wallachia, which is just very, very similar to Serbia. I might revisit it at some point, but this is not high on the list. Like, doing an actual Austria run. I haven't done an Austria run yet. That's really high on the list of things to do. Man, we're just, like, making so much money, and it's so bad. Is it fixed? It's fixed. Deleting and rebuilding the port. Huzzah. Minting and line... Or minting percent's pretty good when you're around 200 million GDP. Or under it, I guess. But now we get to do macro ahead of time. Let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, how many techs are we skipping over here? We're skipping over so many to do this. But it's going to give us a company and the thing. And we wanted to go macro before we went commie. But maybe we need to interpose a little bit of attack here. I mean, Pastures is not spreading to us. Yeah, maybe we just go for the macro here. Macro into electric railways, maybe. Something like this. Actually, pneumatic tools, I think, is a pretty strong tech. The problem is you can't create a very good demand. You can't create that much demand for hardwood right now. And I think that they just need to adjust the military PMs a little bit to be a little bit more hardwood heavy, but... Whoa. We're gonna save, because we are spooked now. Yeah. Getting command economy when you're at 50 million GDP when you pop off. Yeah. I also did just do Yugoslavia in a modded run, basically Serbia. Oh man, that sounds like fighting words. I try not to mention any country ever when I'm talking about the Balkans, or not the Balkans, areas close to the Balkans. Some object to being characterized as Balkan countries. They're like, you're balking up the wrong tree here, and you're sorry. My bad. Oh, is this guy stuck somewhere? Let's try and... Alright, he can come back. Okay, so they have 5x our army, probably better PMs, but hopefully we can get something in on them. We took a little bit of a save. Obviously would not like them to return Flanders. Transfer... I think we're going to go for British or French low counties, if possible, which is one of the reasons we saved here. I mean, I think if we lose Flanders, the run is 100% dead, right? So this is not an option under any circumstance. Because then our capital moves to Wallonia, and then we have literally no access to anything else. And so we're just dead. So, yeah. Some baguettes are needed. Austria's pretty strong, IMO. Yeah, Austria's strong, but we just haven't done the run. Actually, I think we just need to recruit up a little bit, too. Yeah, this is the one that had a bunch of mixed. Although I don't know who's Russian and who's Han and all this anymore. Which is kind of annoying. Maybe 6 is okay. Or we're gonna try and see if we can have conquer low counties be our primary war goal. And still be able to sway people. Oh, is it not in our... So not in our strategic region? Oh, it's in France, so we're gonna need to put an interest in France, so we'll just put war reps. Just in case they want to back down. Seems unlikely, but you never know. Russia just sides with us. Cool. Transfer the Netherlands. God, that feels bad. Austria. Oh my god, I actually think this is unwinnable if this is what it's gonna be. We can't just back down, like, this is just, it's not a, this is not an optional one. Okay. Okay. pain right now. We just like wanted to, you know, go after Netherlands. You know what's funny is this is titled Prison Break. We're about to be shut into a prison. The title of the stream is Prison Break because we managed to break our general out, but it's gonna be all for naught here. There's just, I mean, unless he just doesn't assign to France, but Egypt sides with France. Come on, Egypt, what did we do to you? We don't want to bankroll them, really. Don't hate giving them an obligation. I mean, what do they have, 46 battalions? I mean, it's not nothing. Really wish we could actually transfer. Maybe we just have to transfer the Netherlands. God, that sucks. No, because that's just the run, right? The whole point of the run is conquering the Netherlands. It's not like normal Netherlands. It's like when you're playing South Netherlands, you want to conquer North Netherlands. Is the run over? The run might be over. I think this is it's unlikely that this is winnable unless the AI needs to really poorly execute here. I mean, I think Russia's stronger than Austria, but we are not as strong as France or anywhere near. You should have added revoke claim so there's no next time. Yeah. This is Flanders and Wallonia, so that's 43. And then we'll also want to conquer state low counties. We're just gonna wait a little bit and not put it all in right now, but this run might be bad, yeah. For a bankroll. I mean, this is gonna cost us no maneuvers, I think. Yeah, we're fine bankrolling them for this. I mean, we have a ton of money anyways. Oh, why don't we actually... If we're on the same side of his play as them, they're going to be more likely to help us. So we're going to do this. Oh, now we take Rift Valley? Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, Equatoria, they're willing to give up now. Probably because it's useless. Because it's lost access. So we'll take Equatoria, and then we'll need to take the other thing. But now we're on the same side of a play as them, so are you easier to sway here? No, you're not. Unless if you'll take anyone but the Netherlands. Oh, they'll take the Dutch East Indies. They'll take the Dutch East Indies. I don't like to give it up. I think we're gonna give it up though. God, that sucks. That sucks. I mean, let's just take a look at this war. Bro, there's no way we win this war without UK. Okay. Well, actually, let's see if they'll still accept after we put in Conquer State on French low counties. Actually, let's sway them and then do it. Yeah, I think I like this better. You have the Dutch East Indies, my guy. Ooh. Ooh. It's quite a bit of infamy. Ooh, what did I click? Okay. I can just revoke one claim? Alright. You're uncertain? There's no way this guy backs down. But now I do think we have a chance. They haven't mobilized at all. Is why they're uncertain. Yeah. Maybe we should have left in maneuvers for Portugal or something. I mean, we're not going to focus on any of this. Maghreb are migrating from France. They've had enough of this warmongering and malcontent. Do you know when you conquer a state with a claim, it has less radicals, though also deletes less of the military? This makes sense to me. I haven't paid close attention to it. So we're just going to be defending front unless something looks good. And now they're confident, and our allies have not mobilized. I mean, we're 97% here. I don't know where their armies are. Alright. We'll put it in over here and maybe get something done. The one stack army. There it is. There's the actual army being on our front. Oh my god. The friends just aren't gonna help, are they? Russia's assigned literal nothing. Oh my god. Daddy's gonna put us in prison. Can you mobilize? Can you do something useful, UK? No. Because it does 100% just kill the run if he takes Flanders. He has such little offense, we have so much defense, it's not going to matter. Jesus. Oh, this guy's not mobilized. Why are you not mobilized? Oh, this guy's like semi-mobilized, semi on the front. Yeah. Because he's recruiting up. Well, at least we're killing and wounding a lot more of them than they are us, but this is not the goal. Russia just decided to shit the bed. Classic. You should have added remote claims so there's no... Oh, yeah. I already read that. That was a good shout. Where does the money go when you earn too much? It's like kind of oblivion, to be honest. We should just do this. You get it at a diminished rate, so some of it just gets annihilated, which is inefficient. Yeah, I mean, no one assigned to our fronts. There's not much to do here. Unless, like... Well, UK is making progress over here, I guess, but... Ashante. I don't think this is gonna be enough. I mean, it's just one battle, so this is the first battle, right? We're just gonna watch the unraveling of our empire here. I don't think there's a good way for us to like reload and do this differently so that we somehow win it. I mean, I suppose we could switch to the France and just capitulate. Maybe we'll do that towards the end here. I mean, I think either way we're gonna call it a run pretty close to whenever this war finishes. But if people are liking this run, the only way we continue this run is by cheating, by being a dirty cheater. But at this point, we have, just to be clear, we have lost fair and square. There's like, we are getting dicked down here. Like, you know, it's the type where, like, you know, Uncle Frank comes to visit and your mom says, hey, we're gonna wrestle in the bedroom. Except I didn't agree to any of this. Mummy agreed, so, Yeah, there's just no way. I mean, I guess I could spam more military. I don't think it makes a difference, though. Really not being able to conscript in 1.5 is, like, a huge issue. Because if you could conscript, I actually think I could win this against AI France. Not against a human player playing France, but, like, I think it's possible. But, dirty cheaters are cool, says, Verchetta. Or, yeah, I mean, everyone thinks Tom Brady's cool, so I guess maybe that's true. Oh my god. Because we would mass edict, like, we would have access to, like, hundreds of more troops than we actually have access to. We're gonna start going towards wage subsidies, I think. Just gonna start doing this one. But I mean, I think we're dead here. We are at the very least killing a whole lot of them on the way in. But they're already in on us. Russia shit the bed. I think Russia doesn't understand how to do anything. They always lose to Ordre Juge, so maybe we should have tried to get in France's customs union as a result of, like, Russia being useless. Because they're really not helping us out here. You're watching the fall of an empire here. They're gonna put us in jail. We're also on defense, so we're just going to have a huge advantage every time, but it's not going to matter. They're just going to push us out. Ugh. We're trying to maintain good relations with them, too. Oh, and our one stack couldn't do the job either. Terrible. Yeah. Oh, I forgot we're actually adjacent to Egypt. Maybe that made them more likely to interfere with us. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we have two options here. We could either call this the Ren, and this will be the last episode, because obviously we're about to die. Or options. We can swap sides and capitulate. And then if we swap and capitulate, then we will also annex the Netherlands and have this be the end of the episode and maybe continue. Looks like you guys want us to die with honor, so if we die with honor, we will see the annihilation of our customs union. Oh, you know what's interesting, though? Us being in Russia's customs union, maybe we actually still have access to all this stuff. Maybe this is not truly the end, but a new beginning. We have so much eco here and so much pop here. There's 8 million pop that they're taking from us. Ah! Are you gonna start a new run if I die? Not today. It's gonna be the end of the stream for today. We're gonna change the title. No, but like, even if we continue, we won't continue the stream too much longer. Like, our truce with Netherlands is up, and so, looks like people want to watch us die with honor, though. Yeah, there's ain't no way we're winning this. 150k pushing in. We're killing a lot of Frenchmen, though, so there's that. We're, like, killing them 5-1, but doesn't matter. God. Maybe this was, like, winnable if we just, like, built 500 or 200 battalions as soon as we got Dowd. It's also maybe an okay way to end the run, though. I also didn't want to build like 200 battalions. The warfare is like super scuffed in 1.5 anyway, but getting airplanes before airplanes, so that's neat. Portugal's out. Will you settle for conquer? Will you settle for this? No, you won't? It's an admirable fight. Alright. It's time, guys. Death is upon us. We get enforced on. We still have Wallonia. I mean, we still actually have access. Oh, no, wait. We're going to lose access to... We have access through there? Wait, hold the phone. The run's actually not dead, because we have access through here. This little corridor gives us access to everything else. But we can't declare war on Netherlands until we get Wallonia back. Because if we declare war on Netherlands, we lose access to Russia's market. So we're not dead, but we're not feeling very good at all. I don't feel so good, Tony. We also have no boats. Having no boats kind of sucks. We could build the boats out here, but right now we have no boats. I mean, I guess we're not dead, though, but we also can't declare war on... We can't declare war. On Netherlands. God, this is actually the most cursed timeline. Saved? You were here? Yeah. I mean, we could go for revenge. God, it's so brutal. They're gonna delete all your universities. Our places of learning. Our capital's also not here, right? Yeah. Doing some massive migration. It really sucks that we can't go after Netherlands. Well, maybe we could, but it'd be really uncomfortable. I think we lost a good chunk of our military here, though. That's crazy. These naval bases can go to the back of the queue as well. I don't even know how to evaluate this. The run's not, like, dead, but it's, like, really bad for us. Also, I think France probably just dows us in 5 years, so we would have, like, 5 years to try and figure out how to maybe fix this. Something like that. I think either way, we're going to call it an episode here, because we can't annex Netherlands now. Because then we lose access to our market. If we make the attempt. Unless we find a way to claw our way out of, like, through here. So we'd have to fight Prussia just to get access to the ocean. Or France, obviously. If we take back Flanders, we're fine. But this is a bit of an interesting one. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed. This could be the end of this episode. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. You know, the YouTube algorithm stuff. And other than that, I hope you have a better day than Belgium had today. We should have been more proactive about maintaining good relations with France. given that they had claims on us. That actually creates interesting challenges. You know, the Belgium here, like, and also to some extent Japan, used to be really good beginner nations, but if this is going to happen every time, then maybe they're not. And if this is going to happen every time, like, we just see Japan get bent over by the AI now. Anyways, I think that'll be it. Everyone have a good one. Godspeed. End the stream.